Okay. You've read the title. You might be thinking, hey, it is way too early to be teasing Ruin 2. I mean, Secret of the Mimic just barely came out 3 months ago. But just hear me out for a minute. For background knowledge, back in 2023, Steel Studios released the free Ruin DLC for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. DLC follows Cassie, a young girl venturing through the Pizzaplex to find her friend Gregory. At the end of the DLC, we are properly introduced to the Mimic, the latest antagonist for the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, who made his debut back in Help Wanted. We were then given Secret of the Mimic to further elaborate the Mimic's new backstory. I'm saying new because it is a lot different than what the books were, R.I.P. Tales games. Now that we understand the past, it's time for us to know what the future holds. A few days ago, Leon Ritskin posted a new snippet for a project named Forgotten Names and Faces. The hashtags attached to the post made a message: "Who will catch you when you fall into the abyss?" The music attached is a remix of Gracefully Into the Abyss from the Help Wanted 2 soundtrack, which is the song used in Princess Quest 4. And Princess Quest is tied very closely to Vanessa, Vanny, and the Mimic. Then, a couple days later, Leon Ritskin posted another post. The actual meat of this comes from the poem attached. It comes from a poem titled Abyss. There's been a lot of mentions of Abyss within the new recent teasers. And also, Forgotten Names and Faces spells out FNAF, the acronym Five Nights at Freddy's. Here's what the poem reads. In the deepest, darkest depths of my despair, I find myself without a saving grace. A pendulum of pain prevents my prayer from rising upward through the dead of space. Now this could perfectly describe Cassie post-Ruin if she survives. In the deepest, darkest pits of the Pizzaplex, without any saving. The elevator has been dropped, the Mimic is still after her, and Gregory and Vanessa cannot reach her. Now for the hashtags for this post, part of it reads, no more obvious hashtags. But also, let's grab out straws here. The poem was released in 2023, the same year that the Ruin DLC released. Now back to the beginning of, hey, this is way too early. There is a state of play happening this week, or at least the week of recording. Do I think that we're gonna get a Ruin 2 or Forgotten Abyss, which is the fan-made name that I made that people really like? Is it too early to get a teaser? Probably. We're probably not gonna get anything at the state of play, and I really hope I'm wrong. But think back to 2023. 3 months before the release of the Ruin DLC, we got the announcement trailer for Help Wanted 2. And how many months has it been since Secret of the Mimic? 3 months. I know, I'm still grabbing at straws. That's just what this whole video is, but still, hear me out. And let's also not forget DJ Sturf, who playtests all the FNAF games, has also used Forgotten Names and Faces, so he definitely knows something's up. I've just been compiling all the evidence that we have that Ruin 2 is next and that it is coming very, very soon. If I had to guess, it would probably be around mid to late 2026. Since Scott has also already announced that a new game will be coming after Secret of the Mimic, they're already planning it back in the 10-year anniversary interview with Daco. Also, FNAF YouTuber TOFG has pointed out that this could also parallel what happened back in 2023, where we got the Ruin DLC, Help Wanted 2, and the FNAF movie. So a new Steelwool game, well, 2 new Steelwool games, and a FNAF movie, which we've already gotten 1 Steelwool game, but I don't think it's gonna actually release this year. I think we're just gonna get an announcement. But that's all from me. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give me your predictions for Forgotten Abyss. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.